It's a battle fighting these rocks. Look at these dudes. You just gotta hope you pick the best line to get through these things. And now I'm up this steep hill. Uh-oh. This ought to be fun. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's a nice day, so I'm out for a little dual sport ride, checking out some more of the forest trails, like the last one I did. This is actually the same day, just probably 30 minutes later or something on a different trail. So kind of keep them separated so it's not such a long video, but I found another one. We'll try this one. I've been on this one before, but I'm going to try something different toward the one part of it, take away that I'm not sure if I've been. Once I get to it, this is like ugly third grader could ride this part here, so nothing to it. City slicker on a moped, ride this thing. I might kind of laugh if I seen a moped out here. What in the corn cob you doing out here? Kind of like me in the city. I don't belong. I know where I belong. And it's out in the woods. Not just out in the woods, just out. I can take it out in the sand, the desert, the woods, the mountains, everywhere but town. Pretty cool coming back out of here. Coming down ain't so good. You gotta be real careful, but you can kind of jump those where they built them washout berms there. You can kind of jump them on the way out or down if you want to. And they're pretty cool if you want to crank up the RPMs and get your dual sport going. It's fun. This is a beautiful area. It's Mark Twain National Forest is what it is. Lots of glade rock, cedar trees, lots of blackjack, red oak, white oak, some pines in places. There'll be patches of pines. They're not actually native right here, but they planted them years back, and there's places where they are, but I guess the cedars are not native either. It's kind of hard to believe, but that's what I've heard anyway. And you know, if you hear it, especially if you hear it on the internet or TV, it's got to be true. Pretty cool little bottom through here. We're down in the holler. Got some rocks here to go off of. Pick away. We'll just go off the rough part. Heck with it. There's one that goes up that hill there. I don't know where that goes. It probably comes out on this same one up here on top, maybe. You definitely want a good skid plate out here, because these rocks can play heck on your engine case, especially on like a 300L, which comes with absolutely nothing for protection, which is really stupid of Honda. I don't know, trying to save $1. Now they're actually probably trying to sell their skid plate that they sell. Oh, we gotta find a way out through that rut. Figure out a side to ride it here. Some really loose stuff through right here up this hill, and I mean it's gnarly rocky mess. Just kind of let your bike just go with the flow. Don't hang on too tight. and go right through it. Stay out of the rut. In this situation anyway. Sometimes there's places where you actually want to be down in that rut. Works better. Sometimes you don't want to be in that rut, especially if you don't know what's ahead of you. You stay in the rut and you end up into a ledge, and there you are. Boy, this is some loose stuff. You can hear the old chain a chattering through this. Back tire just walking all over the place. It would be worse with a stock tire, but I do have the Test D Sports, and they are superb. So far, I love them. I have had good luck so far. A little sketchy on the highway on the front tire. Not bad once you get used to it and it gets broke in a little bit, it gets better. But it's just because, you know, the smaller knobs you have, the less rubber you actually have on the pavement at one time, and that makes it kind of where it wants to be sketchy. You need more rubber on the pavement for that smooth stuff. I let my tires down this time. Makes it a lot better. On the last ride I had my tires still aired up. I forgot to let them down. So this time I let them down to about 14. That's where I always put them usually. Works about where I want it. When I go off-road, get back to pavement and I'm done, going to head home, then I'll air them back up to 22. With that little moto pumps, that's the only way to go. Super. Best thing I've ever had for that situation on a dual sport. It'd be great in an ATV or anything too. This actually is like not a bad road up here. I figured it was going to be worse than this. It's going to get worse, I'm sure. Can't stay like this. There's a camp spot. You know, it goes both directions actually. So we'll try this way first. See where in the world this goes. That's what I was wondering. At one time, and it's been several years back, I remember coming down this way, I believe, and it actually just went a little ways and it got so brushy and just kind of dead-ended it. We turned around and come back out. But it's been a long time, and I thought maybe all these side-by-sides that ride through here opened it back up. And from the looks of it, they may have. You can definitely see it's not a single track, which I don't know of any single track in Missouri. I've never been on that. Well, other than maybe Chadwick might have some, but not sure. Look at that. So there's a trail that goes that way too. Well, crud. Which way do I go? Let's try this way first. We'll probably have to make another video. Kind of going at a faster pace so I can actually cover more ground, get some more riding in the amount of time for the video. Try not to make them too long. I can go a heck of a lot faster than this, trust me. But like I always say, don't get too crazy when you're out by yourself. Especially like way off out in the woods out here and nobody knows where you're at. The good thing is my wife can track me on my iPhone until I lose signal pretty much, and she can see where my last location was, which I probably have signal here on top of this hill. So she could actually find my last location. Oh boy, are you serious? It winds off again. Uh-oh, this one says something. Dead end. Dead end, dead end. We'll try this dead end first, I guess. Who knows? Is it dead end like 200 feet or a mile. I swear that when I turned onto this road, it said this road is 1.5 miles. I guarantee I went further than 1.5 miles. I'm pretty sure. Probably dead ends at somebody's private property. Be about my luck. It looks like it's going to dead end out on a ridge top. But it's a pretty cool trail to check out. Why make them dead end? Come on. Make the trail go on through. Back in the day, on the old three-wheelers and the old two-stroke dirt bikes, and when we made trails, we didn't make no dead ends. Buddy, we're going to come out somewhere. These trails wasn't all through this. We made them. That's what happened. The dirt bikers and the three-wheelers, and they made a lot of these trails that the Forest Service uses now. Uh-oh, we're getting into the bad stuff here. What in the world? Look at this mess. I mean, this is like a goat trail. CRF300L on the goat trail. You dang sure don't want to screw up and go off right over there to my right. Somebody has gnawed their way through here. I don't know how far. Whoa! Kind of sketchy. Back wheel tried to go out. Holy cow. Look at this, guys. Through here. And people's been going around right there instead of going over the logs. But it looks like it goes on. I mean, hopefully you guys can actually see this for what it is. But it is definitely sketchy. This is like super steep, and I don't want to screw up and go past this little corner here. I'm going to go back up this way. And the rocks are like stupid. Wow. Yeah, these rocks are big time. They're just all in the trail. You can't just pick a way around them, really. You can do it better on a dual sport or a dirt bike than you can on an ATV. That's one good thing about single track motorcycles. Game warden probably say, you went way past the end. Well, I don't see nothing that says end. Check these trees out. Holy cow. It's pretty wicked. But it looks like it goes on. We're going to say that may be the end of it right there. Holy cow. I gotta go under this. Duck without hitting my helmet, but I did. Who in the heck blazed this thing? It's still going. Still going, still going. Uh-oh, we got to be getting close to the end now. I guarantee you don't go that way. I can see them rocks. That's like a ledge, just like this here. You can see this. There's a ledge. They're probably only maybe 10, 15 feet, maybe 20 out here. I'm saying we've come to the dead end of the goat trail. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's all the way around. The whole thing is like a ledge. Pull up here, you can see. Check that out. That's the way it is all the way around. You can see it through this way, and it goes all the way around this whole circle, even way up through there. So there's no way through it. I mean, not at 53 years old and 54 years old on a dual sport. back in the day on the dirt bikes, we'd have found a rut between those rocks to went through. But not me, not no more, and not by myself. Here we go, back out of this mess. Wow, stupid rocks. Hey, that's what makes it fun. Crawling around through this is where you need one gear lower, different sprockets on the 300. It does good. It's got a hell of a lot of low end, but when you're getting into this kind of stuff, a little bit lower would be nice. Yes, I was talking about a skid plate, I think, earlier, but mercy. It's a battle fighting these rocks. Look at these dudes. You just gotta hope you pick the best line to get through these things. And now I'm up this steep hill. Uh-oh. This ought to be fun. Turning and going up this hill. Oh, no problem. Oop, that's what I said about the right line. I need to go that way because otherwise those logs are be kind of a pain going that direction. Yeah, that second one would be kind of tough. People have chewed it up. Okay, up this now. Well, that wasn't too bad. Spinning, but it's all super loose gravel underneath this, and then you got the big rocks on top of it. It's not hard packed at all. Uh-oh. Best line here, maybe to the right, hit the tree. Yep, and end up on the left anyway. Okay. Goodness gracious. Over the log. Stand up when you go across some logs makes it so much easier. You don't have to stand up for long, just enough to get you over it. You can stand up on most of this. It makes it a lot easier just to get some balance. Sure helps, but a lot of it's hard to stand up on in places because the brush is so low. You're just banging brush the whole time standing up because it's just right above your head. Here's another log like that. The best way I found to do it is to kind of pull a wheelie, and you want to tap your front tire on that log. Just right up about 3/4 of the way, a little further, tap your front tire. When you pull up, your suspension is preloaded and it rebounds, and then it just comes right up, taps the log. You go right over it, hit your back tire on it, and you don't really buck like you want to. Endo works pretty good as long as you do it right. We're back out of this dude pretty much. That's the end of it, guys. I'm gonna find another one for another video later. Thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, subscribe down below. Catch you on the next one. Right on.